finale, but man, oh man, you were just amazing. You were just,
Nice.
I mean, what a great role.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What a great role.
Aquaman 2's new release date has been announced, and rumors are rife that Amber Heard has been kicked off the franchise. According to the rumors, she's been replaced by Emilia Clarke of Game of Thrones, and the actress has reportedly made known her thoughts about the whole saga. What did Emilia Clarke say? How would her statements affect the success of Aquaman 2? Once again, Warner Brothers has delayed the release of Aquaman 2, leading to many speculations in the media as to what has caused the holdup. The sequel to the first Aquaman movie was initially scheduled to be released on Christmas Day this year, but after the high-profile defamation trial involving Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, the film's release date was rescheduled to March 17th of 2023. Now the studio once again has shifted the release date to Christmas Day of 2023, and fans feel disappointed. According to rumors making rounds on the internet, the reason Warner Brothers changed the release date was because they wanted to replace Amber Heard after she lost the defamation trial. Sources indicate that the studio was worried about the negative light Amber's loss would shed on the movie given the immense hostility she endured during and after the 6-week trial. Warner Brothers believes that retaining Amber as Mera, the love interest of Jason Momoa, may lead to the critical and commercial failure of Aquaman 2. The rumors continue that DC Films, producers of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, has recruited Emilia Clarke to salvage the situation, and according to unverified sources, Emilia Clarke is reshooting all the scenes that involved Amber Heard. The actress has reportedly expressed her delight in being allowed to be a part of the Aquaman 2 project. According to the grapevine, the actress believes her presence in Aquaman 2 will contribute to the overall success of the movie. Many fans who read the news couldn't hide their joy. They took to social media to air their satisfaction with Emilia Clarke replacing Amber Heard. One fan wrote, "If this is true, you've made my week. Year even. I am so heartily tired of seeing that Heard woman after the crap she dealt JD. Conniving manipulator that she has been proven to be, not forgetting she can't act her way out of a wet paper bag. Emilia Clarke is a breath of fresh air the franchise desperately needs, and Emilia and Jason are electric on screen. And it's a major bonus that they hold each other in such high regard. If AH has been replaced by Bozo the Clown even, then I'll definitely be in line to see Aquaman 2. This makes me so happy." Another wrote, "I love Emilia, brilliant actress. She has so much chemistry with Jason. However, can casting these two in Aquaman 2 overcome the Dothraki Targaryen coupling we have in our heads? For me, I say yes, but can't speak for the masses." Before sarcastically adding, "Meanwhile, Amber should be written out and placed in the new movie, The Invisible Woman, who's cast with an invisible partner seen by invisible fans in invisible theaters everywhere." Warner Brothers is realizing that fans aren't only going to skip Aquaman 2, but they'll avoid other Warner Brothers productions as well. They're not just rehabilitating the one movie, they're trying to rinse off the stink AH left on their whole studio brand name, commented another fan. Some fans share their concerns for Emilia Clarke, who underwent 2 brain surgeries a few months ago. One fan opined, "It would be great if Emilia Clarke could take over the role. The only thing that would concern me is that she's already had 2 brain aneurysms and has admitted to having problems with memory. The other part of that is how in shape would she have to be, and could her body handle having to go through the training for the role? I would love to see her in the role, but I would rather see her healthy and alive. There would have to be some serious doctor sign-off here, I would think, before the production company would pick her up. Again, depending on her physical ability being taxed and causing further damage. She would be great though." Other fans demanded a public apology from Amber Heard when they wrote, "Emilia Clarke is a better actress and way better looking. I'd consider going to see it if she replaces Amber Heard. Even then, they will still have to publicly apologize to Johnny Depp." During the court case, Amber Heard expressed worry that she was being gradually phased out of the movie when she told the jury that her scenes had been drastically reduced. According to the 36-year-old, "I was given a script and then given new versions of the script that had taken away scenes that had action in it, that depicted my character and other character without giving any spoilers away. 2 characters fighting with one another, and they basically took a bunch out of my role. They just removed a bunch out. However, DC Films chief Walter Hamada denied Amber Heard's allegations and explained to the court that the lead actor Jason Momoa had no chemistry with Amber Heard, hence the reduction of her screen time. They didn't have a lot of chemistry together, said Hamada, before going on to explain what happened during the post-production phase of the first Aquaman movie. The reality is, it's not uncommon on movies for two leads to not have chemistry, and it's sort of movie magic and editorial, the ability to put performances with the magic of a great score, and how you put the pieces together, you can fabricate that chemistry. At the end of the day, when you watch the movie, it looks like they have great chemistry. But I just know that through the course of post-production, it took a lot of effort to get there. Sometimes you just put characters together on the screen and they work. It's like what makes a movie star a movie star. You know it when you see it. The chemistry wasn't there. This one was more difficult because of the lack of chemistry between the two. Walter Hamada's testimony was in stark contrast to the actions of Disney, which dropped Johnny Depp after Amber wrote a 2018 op-ed for the Washington Post, in which she called the actor a wife-beater. Warner Brothers followed Disney's actions 2 years later, when they also cut off Johnny Depp after he lost his defamation case against Amber Heard in the UK. The actor took to social media to announce his resignation from Fantastic Beasts. I wish to let you know that I have been asked to resign by Warner Brothers for my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I respected and agreed to that request, wrote the 59-year-old actor. He continued that he'll keep fighting for the truth to prevail. The surreal judgment of the court in the UK will not change my fight to tell the truth, and I confirm that I plan to appeal. He ended by reiterating his resolve to prove his innocence. My resolve remains strong, and I intend to prove that the allegations against me are false. My life and career will not be defined by this moment in time. Depp's firing from Fantastic Beasts angered his fans, who called on DC Films to drop Amber Heard by starting a petition on change.org. Though the petition gained momentum and collected about 4.6 million signatures, Warner Brothers was reluctant to kick Amber Heard off Aquaman 2. James Wan, the director of the movie, and his star actor Jason Momoa even came to the defense of the actress and fought hard to keep her on the project. However, it now looks like the two men and the studio are frustrated with Amber Heard after her recent antics in the media and may have decided to do away with her for good. Since the end of the defamation trial, while Johnny Depp has moved on to a happier and quieter life, Amber has been embroiled in one controversy after another. First, speculations were rife that Amber Heard beat up her staunch supporter Eve Barlow, while both of them stayed at a hotel on a trip to Israel. Next, she was accused of renting her baby Una Page Heard after photos surfaced of the actress pushing an empty tram around in Israel. Later, the Australian government also announced their investigations into the Pineapple Express star for committing perjury during her trial for a dog smuggling incident that took place in 2015. An incident which could see the actress part with about $100,000 in fines or end up in jail. As if that was not enough, the 36-year-old was accused of hiding under a pseudonym on the Balearic Islands in faraway Spain. Therefore, seeing all these accusations being leveled against the star, it's easy to see why Warner Brothers would want to cut ties with Amber Heard. After all, they wouldn't want to have any negative light shed on their project, Aquaman 2. And what better person to shine a positive light on the film and attract patrons to the theaters than Emilia Clarke? However, that's our opinion. But what about you? Do you think the Game of Thrones star would make Aquaman a box office hit? Should Warner Brothers have kept the scenes of Amber Heard? Let us know in the comment section.